On this trip, me and Jake meet each other again in Utah for another epic adventure. About 2 hours west of Moab is a place I've always wanted to visit. It's a place that makes you feel like you're on another planet, where there's no rules except for the laws of nature. We put our tires and suspension to the test in this desolate wasteland. The only thing I regret is not bringing a dirt bike with me. There's a super crazy terrain feature that looks like a big half pipe, and then it just drops off on the other side like a cliff. Even Jake's stock Tacoma was able to make some moves out here. We even tried to race each other. You guys can guess who won that one.
Guys in your videos, they look like natural, like they're just like doing whatever when you film, and then there's a couple of your buddies who you can tell they're just like you will.
This is Jake's first cooler. I gave it to him. Alright, so where are we going?
Swinging arm. We're going to Swinging Arm, Utah.
Swing Arm City.
Swing Arm City.
Yeah, but we're gonna go get coffee first in Moab. We're probably like, what, 10 minutes from Moab?
I'm ready to go whenever, dude. I'm cleaning my truck because...
I mean, I've been waiting for you.
No, you have not been.
After packing up the trucks, we head into Moab to get a coffee, and then from there, we head out to Swing Arm, which is a 2-hour drive just west of us. Now that we're here, some of these hills look a little intimidating, so we decided to do a few practice runs, just to kind of gain our courage.
Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan stuff earlier. It's so fucking funny.
Well, Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan are like a good combination.
Yeah.
Like those guys, both of them are funny. Both of them are comedians. And then when they get together, just the dumb conversations they have, because they never talk about anything serious or important, but it's just like, you feel like you're almost there with them having a good time. There's not one person here. We haven't seen one person since we've been here.
They know something we don't. Dude, Lily almost fucking died.
Lily! Lily, come. Because it's a drop on the other end, right? Is it a drop?
It's like a straight drop. And she came like charging and like she got to the edge and was like,
Oh shit.
like, oh my god, dude.
That was close.
Yeah.
I would have been pretty upset.
I was freaking out. Oh my god.
She probably would have been okay. It's not that high. She might have gotten hurt, but it's a little soft down here. She would have lived.
She would hurt.
Yeah. We could have made it work.
Yeah. And we could get to the ground.
We can camp over there.
Can't be anywhere.
It's like being on Mars. A little windy over here.
It's windy. Like this part would be a little bit deceiving if I was driving like this way. Like,
yeah, you
you'd be
would.
like, oh fuck.
Yeah, you'd be fucked.
And this would wreck your fucking shit.
Yeah, that's why we gotta like test run the route we do for the race.
You should allocate a budget and have like, just have a photographer come with on these trips and his sole job is like, dude,
Film everything I do.
Everything.
Yeah. There's like nobody here. We're just completely alone. And it just feels very desolate. Like fun for, you know, thrills and activities, but for camping and feeling relaxed, it's not the best.
Lily's loving it though.
I like that blanket.
Me too.
You could just cut a hole in it in the middle like this.
I'm not cutting a hole in the $400 blanket.
So what's the plan? Are we staying here tonight or?
Nah, dude. We're gonna go to Moab. We're gonna walk around the town a little bit. Maybe, I think there's a country bar there. We should go to a country bar. I got my new cowboy boots. And then from there we'll go to find a good camping spot in the morning, do our little coffee routine.
Yeah, we'll just camp outside of Moab somewhere. And then we'll talk about your overland setup.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a...
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned for it. I'm gonna title it. What am I gonna title it? Just everyday normal guy overland setup, and then in parentheses it's gonna say poor.
The poor edition.
Poor, just poor, poor. So we're not calling you poor. We're just saying your setup's poor. Everyday normal guy.
You can overland and stock Tacoma and still have fun.
We were doing a bunch of donuts earlier, which I'm sure I put the footage in the video, so you'll see it. But I had my windows down, and I'm like. I'm doing my donut, and then I end up like doing a donut into my own dust, and all of it just flies inside of the vehicle, and now it's
caked.
Yeah, it's caked. And I think Jake was filming one of them, right? And you got all the dust. I haven't seen the footage yet, but
it covers the whole camera.
Covers yeah, and so then I get the inside of my truck's filled with dust. My camera, like my nice fancy camera, right? It's like covered and caked in dust. The lenses are caked in dust. So I'm in there for like 15 minutes cleaning everything.
The heart.
Yeah, if you guys like these videos, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, or whatever. Or just whatever, if you like it. But if you don't like it, then obviously you shouldn't do that. I only like videos on YouTube that I like. And I only subscribe to videos that I actually want to see more of. Like there could be a video that I did like, but I don't really want to see any more of that stuff. It's just like a one-time thing. And I'll like it, but I'm not going to subscribe to it.
Sometimes I appreciate the effort you put into a video, and this is not my thing. I'm like, this is not for me, but I appreciate like the effort you put into making it.
Yeah.
So I give it a like.
Yeah.
Actually, I only have, subscribers-wise, I only have like, when I'm saying that people I subscribe to, there's only like 15, 20.
Really? I think I only have like 8.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I did. Mine's like Joe Rogan, John Christ, you.
Yeah. John Christ. Is he a friend or is he?
The comedian.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard of him.
You have. You've seen some of his videos.
Yeah. I have Last Line of Defense, The Story Till Now. I have you. I have some of my other buddies and their channels like Weston and Colin and James, and then I play Age of Empires 4 sometimes, and there's this guy called Aussie Drongo. He's like an Australian dude, and he's really good at like casting a game. So what he'll do is he'll go in and he'll look at a game that was played, and then he'll cast it like it's a football game.
Oh,
and
he's hilarious.
Yeah, and he's really good at it. Yeah. And so I actually I enjoy watching him sometimes. I'll get up in the morning and just sip some coffee and I'll watch a little. It's like, they're like 20 minutes long or something. Yeah. And it's a game that I enjoy. I mean, Age of Empires 4 is new, but I mean that game's been around since I was a little kid, so it's like nostalgic for me, Yeah. So I kind of enjoy it.
Yeah, against the window.
She was laying down half the time actually. She'd like get in a good position and like. So after drinking a few more brewskis, talking about life, playing with the dog, running around in the sand, we come to the decision that we didn't really want to stay there for the rest of the night, just because it was so windy and had such a desolate vibe to it. So we decided to drive the 2 hours back to Moab. We ended up getting dinner in Moab and then driving in the dark on some trail to find a camp spot that night. And the next day we hit Gemini Bridges and we do a little bit of this trail called Metal Masher. So that'll be coming up in a video next week. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that.